In every corner of this great land, legends were born. From fearless frontiersmen to forgotten outlaws, from heroic patriots to mysterious pirates, these are the untold stories that shaped America. Welcome to American Legends, where history comes alive. Subscribe and step into the past.
Welcome to the American Legends, where history comes alive and legends never die. Today, we uncover the electrifying story of a man who transformed the future of technology, yet remains one of the most underrated geniuses in American history. A self-taught inventor, a visionary engineer, a man who fought against racism and adversity to change the world forever. This is the incredible life story of Granville Woods, the man known as the Black Edison. Granville Taylor Woods was born on April 23, 1856 in Columbus, Ohio, during a time when America was deeply divided by race and inequality. He was born to free African-American parents just a few years before the Civil War would reshape the nation. Unlike many inventors of his time, Woods had very little formal education. At just 10 years old, he left school to help support his family. But what he lacked in schooling, he made up for with an unstoppable curiosity. Young Granville was fascinated by machines, electricity, and how things worked. He would spend hours observing mechanical systems and experimenting on his own. That curiosity would become the spark that lit his extraordinary future. Determined to learn, Woods educated himself through apprenticeships and hands-on work. He worked as a machinist, a blacksmith, and eventually as a railroad engineer, gaining deep knowledge of steam engines and electrical systems. He even studied electrical engineering and mechanical engineering in night classes, showing his relentless drive to succeed. By his early 20s, Woods had already traveled extensively, working on ships and railroads, learning everything he could. This real-world experience became his greatest teacher, and soon he was ready to invent. In 1887, Granville Woods invented one of his most groundbreaking creations, the synchronous multiplex railway telegraph. This device allowed moving trains to communicate with each other and with stations, preventing accidents and saving countless lives. It was revolutionary. At a time when train collisions were common and deadly, Woods' invention brought a new level of safety to rail travel. His innovation caught the attention of major companies, including Alexander Graham Bell's associates and even Thomas Edison himself. In fact, Edison was so impressed that he reportedly offered Woods a job, but Woods refused. He wanted independence. He wanted to build his own legacy, and he did just that. Granville Woods held over 60 patents in his lifetime, many of which improved electrical systems, railways, and communication technology. His work laid the foundation for modern transportation systems and electrical engineering. Despite facing discrimination and legal battles, Woods defended his patents fiercely, even winning a lawsuit against Thomas Edison. Yes, he beat Edison in court. That moment proved not only his genius, but his courage. Granville Woods was known to be a private and deeply focused individual. He never married and had no known children. Instead, he devoted his life entirely to innovation and invention. He lived modestly, reinvesting his earnings into his work rather than luxury. There are no records of extravagant properties or lavish lifestyles. His true wealth was his mind and his contributions to humanity. Unlike many inventors today, Woods did not accumulate massive wealth. Due to systemic racism and limited opportunities, he often sold his patents to corporations for modest sums. There is no verified record of luxury car collections, mansions, or immense net worth, but his impact? Priceless. He helped shape industries that are worth billions today. Granville Woods passed away on January 30, 1910 in New York City at the age of 53. Though he left this world without great wealth, he left behind something far more powerful, a legacy of innovation, resilience, and inspiration. The story of Granville Woods is not just the story of invention. It's a story of courage, of perseverance, of a man who refused to be limited by the world around him. And here, on the American Legends, we bring you these powerful stories, the ones that deserve to be remembered. If this story inspired you, don't forget to like, comment your thoughts below, and subscribe for more untold stories of legends who shaped America. Because legends never die, they live on through stories like this. This is the American Legends, and we'll see you in the next story.